Hi, I'm Adam from TechFire here, and we're going to have a little tech with Aiden working on some CAD. Can you tell us what you're working on?
Yeah, so right now we're kind of transitioning from some early prototype stages and the stage of kind of figuring out what might work and switching into what are the actual dimensions that are going to define this robot. So a really good way to get a sense of how long is your intake, or how far are you extending from the perimeter of your robot, how tall is your elevator, can be learned really quickly with like a 2D CAD sketch. It's basically like sketching on a piece of paper, except you can actually input meaningful dimensions, and it's not very detailed, but it really gives you a sense of where things are and what the kinematics of different things are, which is really important in this early stage.
Great. So can you tell us what we're actually looking at here in terms of the robot and our current design that we're working on?
Yeah, so here we have the rough layout of the 4-bar linkage and end effector system. So this is telling us kind of the length of the hatch Velcro grabber and the cargo grabber, which is this will be where the intake for the cargo is.
So there'll be a roller here
Yeah.
that can suck the cargo in,
and
some
below
sort of
the bottom of this is where the Velcro hatch grabber is, and
Okay.
then at this circle right here is where a wrist will likely go.
Right.
And one thing about this is there's a bunch of dimensions up, because these things are definitely going to change. So this is kind of a first pass it in, and we'll add a lot of detail, or we'll add the detail we need, and then probably bring this up into actual 3D parts to get a sense of what parts we actually need to make. But this is kind of that intermediary step where we see what is the shape of this before we actually start extruding 3D models. And this is a really important step that can kind of tell you where you might be going wrong, or how big to make things.
Great. Thank you so much.
Awesome, thanks.